Today, for the very first time, we get to check out the second attempt at Aaron Bruno making a super heavy album. This is Megaton by the Barbarians of California. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another album review / reaction here on the channel. And I just got done recording a doozy of a reaction to the brand new Grace Potter album, which, actually, never mind. I will get this out of here. But, that album was so amazing that I had to actually leave, go upstairs, blow my nose, because I was getting emotional. And it was phenomenal. Definitely contender for #1 album of the year in a year where we have had phenomenal album after phenomenal album after phenomenal album. As Sheamus from the WWE would say, banger after banger after banger of albums being released this year. It's been a phenomenal year. If you want to check out what I think are the top 12 albums of the year, we do our lists here on the channel every year in December. So check that out. We have many lists going back many years. This is the 16th year I've done it, and it's the 12th year that my friend Chris and I have been doing it. It doesn't matter. I don't know if this album is going to be album of the year material. It's quite short. This is the Barbarians of California, and an interesting thing about this, we actually did a reaction to the first Barbarians of California album, but I never edited the video and released it. We enjoyed the album. I did it with Chris, one of the other guys that I do reactions with here on the channel, Chris Parker, and we both really enjoyed the album, but we weren't super impressed with it, and it came out later in the year. Like, I think it came out maybe even in December or the very end of November of the year that it came out, which, by the way, that album is called And Now I'm Just Gnashing My Teeth from 2024, and we liked the album. We thought it was fun and interesting, but it didn't blow us away. And then because it came out at the time when it did, I always do a thing on the channel here called rushing reactions, which is actually what I'm going to do with this one, where I don't talk and spend a million hours trying to justify my opinions of things. And I don't show you all of the, like in this case with this album, like all the Awolnation stuff I have and the vinyl record of Awolnation and stuff that I have. Like, I don't show you those things because I just want to get to the reaction faster. And this is a really short album. It's only 27 minutes and 12 seconds long, which is under 30 minutes, which is kind of crappy length. All of the songs seem super, super short, which is something I personally hate. I hate short songs. I like it when every single song goes back to a chorus a third time. So I'm not expecting that we're going to be getting song structuring that I enjoy in this. And that was one of the things I didn't care about their last album as well. But basically, we did a reaction to it, and because of the time it happened in the year when I was doing all these other reactions, I just didn't, because the album didn't blow us away, I didn't edit the video, and I never put it out. However, with this, and at that time, I think we even say in the video, I think at that time there were only like 5,000 people following this band. They were relatively new. I don't think people even knew Aaron Bruno was like in it or whatever. I could be talking out my butt there, but there were not a lot of followers. When we listened to the album, I don't think it had any plays or anything yet. We listened to it, I think, the day it came out. And so I just never got around to editing the video. So I am going to go back and edit that video now that they are becoming a bigger band. And I'm going to release this video, and hopefully a couple people watch it and see it and enjoy it. And if this band gets bigger and bigger, I like to have the idea of having our reaction to their last album up there as well. So that's my plan to do that. So if anyone's interested in watching our reaction to their previous album, let me know that. But for this, I didn't know they had a new album coming out. I didn't know they were still a band. I have been saying in all of my awolnation reactions for the last couple albums, and I've thought this since the very beginning, it feels like as Aaron Bruno's career has gone on with awolnation, what he wants to do is just make heavier and heavier and heavier music. And he has a voice. He's not afraid to scream. And even with the last awolnation album, I feel it was the heaviest one that he had made, and he's been slowly progressing up to this point. And then when he released the Barbarians of California last album, I was just kind of underwhelmed with the heaviness of it and the punky atmosphere that it kind of had and the fastness of the songs. And like, it just wasn't exactly what I was looking for. However, I did hear a song on the radio, one of the very brief times that I actually listened to the radio. I think it was Bomb to a Knife Fight is the song that I heard, which has almost 1 million plays, 769,000. I heard that on the radio and I was like, this is way too heavy to be awolnation. It sounds like Aaron Bruno. It's got to be a new Barbarians of California song. It was. And now months and months later, the album is out. And so I'm just going to hit play. We're going to listen to this. I'll talk about the production. I'll talk about how I feel about it. We'll see what happens. If this album super underwhelms me, maybe I won't even release it. And then I don't even have to go back and edit the other video either. And that'll be a thing that goes bump in the night and exists to no one but myself. And that's fine if that's the case. But if this album is really interesting sounding and fun, who cares? Just release the reaction, right? And if it gets another person to discover this band, that's awesome. And I'm super happy that he is doing stuff like this. I wish that he would have a somewhat more conventional sort of style to this stuff. Like, again, all these songs are super short looking, but I haven't heard the album, so I don't know what it's going to sound like. But I wish it was slightly more conventional, but again, we'll see once we listen to this. So let's just get into it. I do not plan on pausing. Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first video here, check in the description for links to all the important things, including coming over to our Discord and hang out with us there. We have an awesome community of people who we're starting to widen the community, but a lot of people there are metalheads because we've done Metallica reactions to their entire channel, or to their entire discography here on the channel. I had never heard any Metallica album with the exception of the Black Album before we started doing reactions on the channel in 2021. But I'm also doing Megadeth. We've done Dream Theater. We've done Pink Floyd. I have my cousin Cody on the channel who does reactions with me. We do classic rock albums because I've missed so much of that stuff and haven't heard so many things. We've done Beatles. We've been doing Blur. We've been doing lots of awesome bands. So I recommend checking out the channel. If you like the way we do stuff here, think about subscribing and all that stuff. We're going to have a Patreon coming soon for people to contribute back to the channel, because every one of our videos, we don't make any money on any of our videos. All the money from all of the videos that we have, with the exception of very, 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 very few, all ad revenue that you see on the videos goes to the artists whose music we're featuring in the video. That's why our channel is unique and different here. We feature the music fully in the videos, and that's what we do. So, all right. Let me look at the cover of the album. This is my first time looking at it. It's actually really awesome. I don't know if those are the guys in the band down there at all. If I had to guess, I would say Aaron Bruno's the guy with the jacket standing with the dark pants there kind of on the snow. It looks like really interesting, like a futuristic sort of New York, but also retro throwback, and there's like a big Zeppelin thing in the sky. Huh, very interesting. I like it. The artwork is very cool. Let me see what the songs: Back to the Valley, the Gnarlycore Class, Vanilla Latte, Bomb to a Knife Fight. I definitely don't think any of this is like taking itself too seriously at all. I Am the Submarine, Shark Out of Water, Modern Fashion, Hide All Your Records, Segue? Yeah, I guess. Is that how you spell Segue? It doesn't look right to me, but I don't know. This is Shredical. That's awesome. Earthquake. All right, so who knows? Who knows? Some of the songs are segues. Okay, so the minute-long ones are some segues. Okay, interesting. Again, who knows what's going to happen with this? You do if you've listened to the album. I will as soon as we're done. So let's get to it. Track 1, Back to the Valley, in 3, 2, 1. I expect this to be attacking and very overcompressed. And so far, I'm right. Nice. Very fun. Very compressed. The cymbals are lost completely in the sauce. The drums do not sound real at all, which is fine. Maybe they are. Oh! Oh! Oh, they are compressed. This. It sounds away, that's for sure. Not super good, but I mean. I don't think that's distortion. I think there's like a synth in there. This sounds like, yes, this sounds like the heaviest parts of awolnation turned up to 11 and without giving a crap is kind of what this sounds like. Good Lord. Okay. Oh. Little Faith No More. Little piano at the end there. Okay, going into track 2, the Gnarlycore class. I'm just going to listen to this all the way through. Just enjoy it. Just have fun. Okay, this sounds way better production-wise. Tambourine. Dude, that's hilarious. Hit me! Hit me! Yeah! Ow! Ow! That's hilarious. Is that the chorus? That's so stupid, I love it. Oh. 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 This could be real drums. Oh. There's a bit of a Rob Zombie-ness to this, I guess. Which is kind of cool. That synth is back, that big synth. Oh yeah, there's Rob Zombie for you. Yeah! Woo! Hit me! Hit me! Yeah! Woo! That's... Hold on, I'll stop just for a second. Hold on. That's so stupid. That's so stupid, and I love it. It doesn't need to be anything other than that. That's all it is. That's all it needs to be. It didn't feel short. It was what it needed. There's almost less than 2 minutes. Crazy. You know what this is? This is going to be a whole album of Song 2 by Blur, twice the speed. Hit me! Hit me! Yeah! Whoa! What a stupid chorus. It's stupid in the best way possible. Okay. Okay. Moving on to Vanilla Latte in 3, 2, 1. Better production again, like the second song. Dude, this is awesome. Chorus again with the devil. Oh. He's like shrill. You don't believe in the devil, but the devil believes in you. Woo! Awesome. Now only half of a song, or 3/4 of a song, I guess. No, that was only half a song. Well, I guess 3/5 of a song? I don't know. 2/5? 3/5? Okay, I think this is the one I heard. She's a lady in red, put a hat on. Take your ski mask off, put a hat on. Man, I don't care about your feelings, put a hat on. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's so heavy. It's so stupid. I'm sweating. Hold on, this is so loud. I'm going to turn my fan on. You know, it could have this, like, you know. Oh, that's so awolnation-y, right? Oh, this is so stupid. This is the dumbest thing ever, and I love it. Tambourine. Oh. Way to take one of the best songs of the year and completely ruin it with a fade out. If there are more songs on this that fade out, I'm not even gonna bother listening to it, because why would you do a project like this? Why would you do something like this and then have a minute-long fade out at the end of a 2.5 minute long song? It's a troll. He's trolling. I mean, that's stupid. But that, you know, I'll probably never listen to that song again, which is a bummer because that's definitely the best thing we heard so far. But I'm going to ignore it. So, okay, on to track 5. Oh, this is the longest song by it. like a long time. I had like 30 seconds at 3:17. Tambourine in there. Less high frequency in this one. A gift bag? A gift bag from your body? Awesome. Rob Zombie-ish kind of stuff.
Miracle and runes. Miracle and runes. Miracle and runes. Miracle and runes.
Now, this is kind of like, it's not at all, but I wrestled a bear once. We know this song ain't gonna fade out. Okay, going into Megatons. Segue.
A unit of explosive power equivalent to 1 million tons of TNT, typically used to measure the energy released by nuclear weapons, and in this case, to evoke a feeling of brutality and heaviness never heard before by the human ear.
Oh no, modern fashion. Sorry, I didn't realize that. Track 10 has more plays. It's almost a million, 936,000.
So beautiful and magnificent. 1,000 kilotons of 1 million tons of TNT.
1,000 kilotons of 1 million megatons.
Hydrogen bombs. 1 million metric tons in logistics.
A million metric tons in logistics.
City leveling blast.
Okay, going into Earthquake.
California shaking.
Ever since I was a little boy, they've been talking about the big one.
California shaking.
Honestly, if California broke away from the United States and just floated away,
But when I was
I wouldn't be too mad about it. I'd be bummed if all the redwoods disappeared.
Somehow, I just felt at home on the ground.
In Arizona, I can sit on the sand at my beachfront crib. I can walk on my tan. In Arizona, you're my number one fan. I'm a fan of the land. I'm a fan of the land now. California shaking.
Did he say Arizona? It doesn't really matter what he's saying, but yeah. There's definitely Rob Zombie vibes all over this. No high frequencies here at all. The funny thing is it doesn't feel as big as the previous songs at all. This actually sounds pretty bad. This sounds really bad, actually. Interesting idea, I guess. Zombie again. I keep coming back to that. The lack of high frequencies in any of this is crazy. It's so different sounding than the first 5 songs. But I'm assuming track 10 being the one with the most plays will be back to that quality. Sorry, I didn't. These last 2 songs just have. They completely lost me with the. I just don't feel excited about it anymore. It's not the same. It's just different than those first couple songs, and the lack of high frequencies is bummer to me. In the guitars, they're too smushed, which is hilarious because the first song was like the most smushed thing I've ever heard. All right, hide all your records. Segue. Sorry, I don't have anything to say about this. I mean, it's cool what they're doing, having it sound like in the background. Like a live performance type thing, I guess. But I mean, it's just a set. It's just a intermission song. Okay, Modern Fashion. This better sound way better. Yeah. This is just a AWOLNation song with guitars, with heavy guitars. Wondering why this has so many plays. Did it get like viral on a TikTok or something? Like, just the modern fashion part, like. I think this is actually super boring. Track 11, Shark Out of Water. Awesome. This is great.
I'm afraid these dolphins are stuck, and I can sense the skipper is watching. I'll admit he looks like an angel, broken gifts, and my predator label. I'm a gunner, I'm a shark, I don't wanna need a.
This, you know, AWOLNation does not use acoustic guitars very often. I can't even think of very many instances at all. And never, well, maybe a couple times like this, but they do more strummy stuff occasionally.
Sunken ship, may I please taste the blood from your lips?
Banjo? No. Mandolin, I think.
All day, you know
I mean, it's pretty.
moving, I'm tired. This current is soothing my friends. All left me for supper, no soul. I'm the last great disruptor. I'm a gunner, I'm a shark, I don't wanna need a rising tide. I'm a gunner, I'm a shark, I don't wanna need a friend to buy. I'm a gunner, I'm a shark.
The acoustic guitar sounds good.
Sunken ship,
Spread wide.
please taste the blood from your lips.
Sounds like a double played, spread wide. I love the little mandolin part in the middle there. That was cool. Interesting way to transition from that into that. Kind of stupid. Ooh. Whoa.
torpedoes have a way of falling in love.
Let's look at the credits. Aaron Bruno, composer, lyricist. Zach Irons, Eric Stenman. Produced by Aaron Bruno. Performers, Aaron Bruno vocals, Eric Stenman guitar background vocals, Zach Irons guitar background vocals, David Mezcua bass background vocals, Lyndon Reed drum kit background vocals. Okay, that's actually really funny to have a little bit of that drum beat at the end. Okay. So here's the thing. I have never experienced something so... I have never been so deflated by a single thing ever in my entire life than the fade out at the end of Bomb to a Knife Fight. Way to take... Now, if it's a troll, great job. You did your job so... If the fade out on Bomb to a Knife Fight, the long fade out, is a troll, they did their job so well. I'm never going to listen to this album again. I'll probably never bring it up. I don't even know if I would listen to their next album again. I don't want to go back and re-listen to their first album by editing the video again. It literally ruined this entire band for me. If you are unfamiliar with the channel, I hate fade outs. That's why we have a fade out board here. And we joke around about fade outs all the time. I do legitimately think every single fade out is a bad decision by an artist. I don't think there's ever a good reason to ever fade a song out. I don't think there ever has been in the history of music. I don't care about the limitations of the physical media at the time. I think that you can always write an ending to a song, and I have never been more deflated doing a reaction ever than when that happened. It completely ruined the rest of the album for me. So that was track 4. Track 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 were all, so let's say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, garbage. Total garbage, throw them off. Nothing there worth listening to at all. I think Modern Fashion was one of the worst songs on the album. I can't believe it has the most plays. But that kind of follows suit because the awolnation singles that have been like bigger singles over the last few albums are by far the worst songs on the albums, which is really weird to me. I forget what their last album was, but there was one of the biggest singles was just terrible. I hated the song. And some part of me, I like a lot of awolnation stuff a lot. And one of my favorite albums of all time is Aaron Bruno's first band, I think is his first band, or at least the first band released an album with, Under the Influence of Giants. I think that album's fantastic. I literally think that album's a masterpiece from front to back. But I think a lot of awolnation stuff is kind of like he's trolling the industry by just trying to make these little moments that are like memeable and stuff. And that's totally fine. That's how Sail got to be so big and everything, which I think Sail's the worst song on that album, which I still think it's an interesting and fun song, but it sounds like an afterthought. And the fact that it got to be so big is silly. But whatever, it's got catchy moments. And I think that he's tried to kind of recapture that with the run, right? But that's all low pass and over compressed and stuff. Now to me, this album was supposed to be fun and over compressed and silly. And I think the first 4 tracks were that. And then from the fade on out, everything else is basically a joke and stupid. Except for, I think I Am The Submarine brings it back a little bit, and there was some fun stuff in there. Shark Out of Water was fun, too. If tracks 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5 were all equal to the tracks 1, 2, 3, and the first part of 4, then I think we would have had a really special album on our hands. But instead, I think it's kind of stupid. I think it's dumb. If it was meant to troll the music industry, it worked on me because I hate this. And I will probably never listen to this again. I think that Bomb Knife to a Fight fade out is one of the worst I've ever heard. It completely destroyed my enjoyment of this album. And I don't need to let this reaction go on any longer. Thank you so much. come join us on the Discord to tell me how wrong I am about this or how right I am. Please watch any of our other videos, which I feel have some merit to them, unlike this one, which basically is meaningless. And I'll see you over there. Thank you all so much. I'll see you next time.